Hi, Nick Osborne with Go Sports Performance. We're here with our third video installment on what's the difference between Go Sports Performance and everybody else on the market. Your high school program, junior high program, and all of our competitors. The third installment is all about speed. In speed, everybody focuses on the 40-yard dash, how fast your 40. Your 40 is 4.4, whatever it is. The problem with the 40 is that it's an antiquated way of tracking speed. Even the NFL and their combines are focusing more and more on the 10-yard acceleration instead of the 40-yard dash. Because two athletes that have the same top speed, the one that can accelerate to that top speed the fastest is the one that's the fastest, most athletic, and generally the athlete that gets in position faster. And that's what we're really after. The athlete that can accelerate the fastest, decelerate the fastest, and also change direction the fastest and safest. So at Go Sports Performance, we talk about making an athlete faster in their acceleration phase. And if you think about it, almost half the time of the 40 is done in the first 10 yards. If you're looking at a 4.4 second 40, it's about 1.8 seconds is the first 10 yards, and the rest of the time is the last 30. So it's more about power and endurance than it is anything else. One of the ways that we make the athlete faster is force into the ground. That's one of the keys to becoming a better athlete and a faster athlete is you've got to have the strength and the power to actually run faster. Second is coordination. We got to make sure that the entire body is working well together. We also need to make sure that the body's in the correct position and has the correct angle to produce as much speed as possible. That goes for acceleration, deceleration, and change of direction. We teach our coaches to actually look at shin angles in both the acceleration, deceleration, and change of direction to make sure that an athlete's moving correctly. Then we teach the athlete to use those things. And then the last is stride length. But that's one of the things we don't focus a lot on here. You're not going to see a lot of grids in the ground because we focus on the first three because the fourth generally will take care of itself. One of the cool aspects is we had parents ask us about 3 years ago, can you tell us how fast our athlete can get if they train at the Go Sports Performance Center? So what we did is we tracked about 35 athletes in an 8 or 9 month training cycle in their off season. These athletes train with us 3 days a week. We got a 12.5% decrease on average in all of our 4 training groups. Now that didn't sound like a lot until you realize that's taking a 5-second 40 time and dropping it to like a 3.8. That's incredible. Most people would kill for that type of speed improvement. We also look at the Presidential Physical Fitness 40-yard shuttle time. That's run 10 yards, stop, change direction, and do that 4 times. Again, a 12% drop in their time. Most people would love to have that type of hip strength coordination to be able to change direction and become a better athlete. And that's what we do at Go Sports Performance. We create better athletes, not just faster, but more athletic. And that's the other aspect of our speed program is the agility and coordination program that's built into that. Every day, our athletes are not just working on speed and cutting ability, but coordination and athleticism. We're working on agility and power every time the athlete comes in. And it's a periodized program for not only better results, but safer results to keep your athletes healthy. That's what we're all about here, is an integrated program that produces stronger, faster, more athletic, and healthier athletes at Go Sports Performance. So if you have any questions, feel free to stop in, make a call, send us an email, or fill out the form on our website, and we'll get back with you as soon as possible. We'll get you into one of our orientations, give you a free athletic evaluation, and see what we can do to help you create a better athlete, a safer athlete, and a healthier athlete.